Hey guys, this is Ian back with another video, and today I'm going to unbox and review this Moondrop Nekocake. And I'd like to thank Shenzhenaudio for sending this out to me in exchange for an honest review. By the way, whatever I say in this video is my own opinion. This video has not been scripted, and they will be watching this video at the same time as you guys are. So I'm going to open this up, listen to how it sounds, and I'll let you guys know what I think of these Moondrop Nekocake. So stay tuned. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If this is your first time here, do consider to subscribe and click on the bell so that you get notified of my future videos. But if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Okay, so this is the Nekocake by Moondrop, and it is currently retailing for $43 US. And if you guys are interested, do check out the link in the description below. Alright, so looking at the box, okay, you have a very nice sketch of an anime girl. Pretty nice, okay. And on the side, you have the branding, Moondrop Nekocake, Moondrop on this side. And on the back, you get some specs and the frequency graph. So opening the box, you get the cable, right? So this is a USB-C to USB-A cable, right? Pretty standard cable. And you get some ear tips. Okay, this there are 3 sets of ear tips. And you get the warranty card, okay, and the instruction manual. And by the way, they do have it in English, and it's right here. Okay. Right, so looking at the case of these earbuds themselves, very nice design and very cartoonish, anime-ish kind of design. I kind of like it, but it's not really suitable for me, as you can see. On the top of the lid, you get a very nice textured design and word and branding of the Nekocake and by Moondrop. On the front, you get an LED indicator with a picture or logo of a cat. Okay, pretty cute. On the back, you do get the reset button. Okay, there's a reset button here. So when you reset the IEM, just press and hold for 10 seconds and the light will blink, and that is done. Okay, so it's reset. So opening up the case or the lid, all right, the hinge on this lid is pretty okay. It's not very good, but it closes back pretty easily. And when I'm taking out the earbuds, it slams shut on me occasionally before I could take out the other one. So that's one thing gotta bear in mind. But bear in mind, this is a budget earbud, so don't expect too much from these. Right, so taking out the earbuds, this is the design of the earbud. Okay, it looks like a toothbrush, like the very original Apple AirPods. But yeah, this is the stem. Okay, it's the stem style. And on the stem, you get a picture of the cat right here. You get the Moondrop signature, okay, like this. At the bottom of the stem, you get the charging connectors, right? On the shell itself, so this is like a pill-shaped shell kind of design. Pretty nice and comfortable fit, which I will show you later. We've got a vent at the inside here and another vent on the top. On the nozzle, let's take a look at the nozzle. Okay, so the nozzle is an oval shape. All right, it's not your traditional circular shape. And of course the filter. Okay, so this is the design of the earbud. Let's talk about the specs. Okay, so these earbuds are Bluetooth 5.0, and the signal or the codec that they have is AAC and SBC. And these earbuds have a battery that can last 4 hours, and if you add it with the case, it will last you 12 hours in total. Okay. The case is pretty good, very nice. Takes about one and a half hours to fully charge, and about 1 hour to fully charge these earbuds. Okay, let's try the earbud. So the earbud is pretty comfortable to the ear. Sometimes I do get the earbuds dislodged on my ear, but other than that, it just, you know, stays on my ear, pretty comfortable. Okay, doesn't drop off. No, I have no complaints on the fit. Okay, so there is an app that comes with this earbuds, which is the Moondrop Link. Okay, so the app that you need to download is the Moondrop Link. But before we go into that app, okay, you need to pair. So open up the lid, okay, and then go to your settings, and then go to your Bluetooth, right? And when the lid is open, it will be discovered as Moondrop Nekocake, right? So you tap on that, and it's now connected to your phone. So now you can open up the app, okay, and in that app, it will ask you to select a device, and the Moondrop Nekocake will show up. So you tap on that. So once you're in that app, you will see a few options, which is customized touch, tuning, configuration, and product description. So you can customize the what happens when you tap on the earbuds themselves. Okay, so you can customize the last song, the next song, the play, the pause, the voice assistant, the ANC, okay, enable and disable the ANC, and that's about it. Next is the tuning, which we will come to that later. Okay, you can choose a few presets in terms of tuning. Okay, balance, Moondrop Classic, X Dynamic, no bass, and one Bostel. Right, so these are the few presets that you can choose, and then you'll have your user manual in the product description. You know, so it's pretty handy. Sometimes you just need to you can't remember how to pair these, and you have the product description on hand. All right, so this is the app, pretty standard app, pretty basic. Right, now let's talk about the functions. So now that the earbuds are connected, let's talk about the touch. Right, the touch sensitivity of these earbuds. They're very sensitive. So if you accidentally touch it without this being in your ear, the song will start to play. And now it's playing, and the earbuds are not in my ear, so they don't have a sensor to sense that these earbuds are out of your ear and, you know, don't play any song. So there's no sensor in that. And then it can play individually, so you can just have one earbud in your ear without having the other one, and having it in the case while charging. So it's good if you are out and about and just using this as a Bluetooth earpiece for phone calls and conversations. So other than that, the sound, okay, but before I get into sound, so I think the accidental touches are pretty obvious and yeah, pretty annoying if you ask me. Now, next thing is that you can turn on or off the ANC, and by default the ANC is on. So in order to turn it off, you need to tap and hold. Let me just bring the other one up. Okay, you need to tap and hold the earbud, and that voice just gives me a smile every time I hear it. So when you tap and hold and turn off the ANC, there will be this anime girl that comes and say ANC off. Okay, so it's so cute, and then you just need to tap and hold. It'll just say ANC on, But just one thing is that I can't really differentiate the on and the off. So the ANC on and the ANC off, it just sounds the same to me. So ANC. So ANC is pretty basic. It's not the best ANC for this budget earbuds, but it's okay. When it's on, I can tell that most of my ambient sound has been cut off, but you will still be able to hear conversations going on around you, just that you won't be able to hear what they're saying. Okay, as you can hear, the accidental touch just happened. Okay, so my music started playing. So in terms of ANC, it's pretty basic ANC, and I know this is the budget earbuds from Moondrop, so don't expect too much. Next would be the microphone. Okay, so let's do a microphone test of these earbuds. So I'm gonna record myself and let you guys hear how it sounds like. Okay, so I am now speaking on these microphones, on these Moondrop earbuds, and I have my fan on to simulate a windy day. How do you think I sound? Okay, so now I'm going to turn off my fan and have a normal conversation with the other person on the other end. Okay, so now my fan is off. How do you think I sound? Does that sound good? Okay. So in terms of the microphone, it's okay. Again, this is a budget earbud. Okay, it's not a expensive earbud as compared to some others which I've tried. So the voice from these microphone is acceptable, I would say. Phone calls is acceptable. Sometimes the other end won't be able to hear you as clear. So ANC is okay, the microphone is okay. Let's talk about the latency. Right, so latency on these for gaming is not fantastic. So again, Moondrop is not marketing this as a gaming earbud, so it's not really recommended for gaming. So you do get some lag from these earbuds. But watching movies and watching YouTube on these earbuds are okay. So I'm fine with that. Next would be sound. Okay, so let's talk about the sound, right? Sub bass. Sub bass, not much of a sub bass. Overall, okay, let's go for the overall first. These are balanced tuned earbuds. Out of the box, it's a very flat kind of a frequency. The sub bass is not elevated. There's a bit of rumble to the sub bass. It's not thumpy, it's not impactful. But sub bass is okay, right? Mid bass, same thing. It's not impactful, it's not solid, but it's clear. Okay, pretty basic bass, right? You're not getting thumpy, impactful bass from these earbuds. Okay, so the mids, again, mids are okay, they're fine. The instruments, the keyboards, the pianos, guitars, they sound nice and acceptable. Okay, they are not soothing. It's not to that level whereby you feel laid back. Okay, they are not laid back and they're not warm. Back to the bass, they don't sound warm as well. So these don't really sound warm out of the box. The vocals as well, male vocals, female vocals. Male vocals, even though with some of the vocals with a very deep voice, they sound pretty thin, okay, not warm, pretty light, okay, to my ears. Female vocals sound okay, they don't sound shouty. They're not sparkly as well. To a certain extent, may some people may find it sparkly, but it's not to that level for me. But for the mids and the vocals, they're pretty okay. Treble is the extension of the treble is pretty rolled off. It's not a very extended treble, but I guess that's why they don't sound shouty or sibilant in that way. They're not peaky, all right? So these earbuds, they don't sound peaky to me. They sound very balanced for the treble. Soundstage, imaging, depth, and detail retrieval, they are average as well. The soundstage is pretty wide, pretty deep as well. You won't get a very deep sounding sound from these earbuds, but pretty acceptable. Detail retrieval, pretty okay as well, but I would say you will need to crank up the volume just a little bit just to hear that detail. The volume is okay, it's just that it sounds a little bit soft. I'm not too sure why, but Moondrop has lowered the default volume level of these earbuds. Yeah, so in terms of overall, these are balanced kind of earbud, but you can change the presets. So on your phone, you have those 5 presets which I've mentioned. So you have the balanced tuning, you have the Moondrop Classic, you do have the X Dynamic, and you have no bass, and you have the one Bostel. Okay, so the most warm sounding tuning is the X Dynamic and the one Bostel. Okay, these two they will elevate the bass just that little bit, and you get that little warmth out of it. Other than that, the Moondrop Classic, the balanced, and the no bass, they're basically pretty flat kind of signature. And if you do like those kind of tuning, those are the presets that you need to choose. But for those who prefer more bass, you can choose the X Dynamic and the one Bostel. Okay, so those are my thoughts on how these earbuds sound. So overall, as a package, right, it's $43 US. It's a budget earbud. Bluetooth, you can carry this around. The case looks pretty nice and cute. You know, you can show it off around, leave it on the coffee table or your work desk, and it looks pretty cute. For that price, I think it's a reasonable earbud to go for. Right, that's it for my thoughts. If you learned something from this video, and if I helped you in making any decision, do consider to give this video a thumbs up. And I'll end this review right now. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.